Hello students, welcome to my video. Today we are going to learn Standard 8 Mathematics and its lesson number 13 Congruence of Triangles. In previous video we have learned about congruence of triangles and test for congruence of triangles. Now in this video we will learn how to solve practice set 13.2 by using test for congruence of triangles. So let's see practice set 13.2. First question is, in each pair of triangles given below, parts shown by identical marks are congruent. State the test and the one-to-one correspondence of vertices by which triangles in each pair are congruent and remaining congruent parts. So start with first diagram. Observe this diagram. Here in triangle MST and triangle TBM. Here in triangle MST, here in angle MST, angle S equal to 90 degree. Therefore this is right angle triangle. And in triangle TBT, angle B equal to 90 degree. Therefore triangle TBM is also right angle triangle. Okay, here we have to find these two triangles are congruent by which test. Let's see solution. Here in triangle MST and triangle TBM. See this identical mark. Okay, that means here segment MS congruent to segment TB. So here write down segment MS congruent with segment TB. And here segment MT is common in these two triangles and MT is hypotenuse. So hypotenuse MT congruent to hypotenuse MT or TM. Okay, therefore we can write triangle MST congruent with triangle TBM by hypotenuse side test. Okay, by hypotenuse side test under correspondence MST to TBM. That means M corresponds to T, S corresponds to B and T corresponds to M. Okay, now we write the remaining congruent parts. Okay, remaining congruent parts are side M, so side ST congruent with side BM and angle SMT congruent with angle BTM and angle STM congruent with angle BMT. These are the remaining congruent parts of these two angles. Now see next diagram. Observe these two triangles, triangle PRQ and triangle TRS. See these identical marks. That means side PR congruent with side RT. Okay, so here write down side PR congruent with side TR. Okay, and here angle PRQ, this angle, and angle SRT. These two angles are vertically opposite angles, and vertically opposite angles are always congruent. Therefore, we can write angle PRQ congruent to angle TRS. Here reason is vertically opposite angles are congruent. Okay, and see here side QR and side RS. Okay, see these identical marks. So we can write side QR congruent to side SR given. Okay, here two sides and angle included by them are congruent. Therefore, we can say that triangle PRQ congruent with triangle TRS by which test? By SAS test. By SAS test under correspondence. Which correspondence? PRQ correspondence to TRS. Okay, now we write remaining congruent parts. Okay, remaining congruent parts. Remaining congruent parts in these two triangles are side PQ congruent to side ST, side PQ congruent to side ST or TS, side TS, then angle PQR congruent to angle TSR, and angle QPR congruent to angle STR. These are the remaining congruent parts of these two triangles. Now observe third diagram. In these two triangles, that is triangle DCH and triangle DCF. See here this identical mark. Okay, that means angle DHC congruent with angle DFC. Okay, this is given. And see this identical mark. Okay, therefore we can write angle HCD congruent with angle FCD. This is also given. Now see this segment DC. Okay, this side is common for these two triangles. Okay, therefore we can write side CD congruent with side CD. Common side. This is common side for these two triangles. Okay, here two angles and one side are congruent. Therefore, we can write triangle DCH congruent with triangle DCF by AAS test under correspondence DCH to DCF. Okay, now we write remaining congruent parts. So remaining congruent parts are angle HDC congruent with angle FDC and side HC congruent with side FC, and last side is side HD congruent with side FD. Okay, these are remaining congruent parts of these two triangles. Now see last example. In the adjacent figure, segment AD congruent to segment EC. Which additional information is needed to show that triangle ABD and triangle EBC will be congruent by AAS test? Okay. Before solve this example, we have to know that AAS test. This test is we have already learned in previous lecture. Okay. So here I just revised. AAS test is if two angles of a triangle and a side not included by them are congruent with corresponding angles and a corresponding side not included by them of the other triangle, then the triangles are congruent with each other. Okay. As per our test, here segment AD congruent to segment EC is already given. Okay. So additional information would be congruent ADB congruent to angle CEB and angle ABD congruent with angle CBE. Okay. This is solution of second question. I hope you understand how to solve examples in practice set 13.2 by using the test for congruence of triangles. Thank you.